So, I'm always lurking on this particular page, and I never really contribute anything. Um, and this is my very first video ever. And it's kind of I have a crafting curating problem. I don't think it's a problem, but my daughter does, and my husband, he just kind of rolls his eyes every time I come in with new bags. But I know some of y'all saw me post earlier about getting ready to go to IKEA and getting ready to completely redo my craft room. Well, that's not happening because we had some veterinary bills come up, and I had another bill I wasn't expecting, and we'll just say that IKEA's budget took a pretty hefty hit. But that hasn't stopped my purchasing of crafty goodness. And I know some of you are familiar. If you're not, Hobby Lobby, since I say the middle of January, has been having a huge, like 75% off clearance. And well, yeah. I like to tell my husband I'm saving him money by spending money, and I'm just very lucky that he loves me as much as he does. That's all I can really say about that. Anyway, I figured I should share with you my treasures that I have acquired over the past 2 months. I've been wanting to do videos, trying to figure out how to do videos, because I'm trying to get a YouTube channel set up. And, well, you know, you just got to do your first one or you're never going to get it done. So, basically, here we go. There's really no particular order. I have so much stuff that I probably should have sorted it out before I started this video, but we're just going to go with it. I have, since November, have really started falling in love with watercolors, anything liquid ink related, whether it's watercolor, acrylic, inky. And I've always been a big fan of Jennifer McGuire. She has just, if you've never heard of her, she has just absolutely gorgeous hand lettering. She has a huge following. Some of the companies out there use her as a designer to create their script stamps for their sets. But she uses Dr. P.H. Martin along with a whole bunch of other brands of inks. But her and Sandy Allnock have really got me hooked on these. I'm determined to collect them all. It's going to take me a while, but I'm happy to say I've started. Anyway, these are the P.H. Martin iridescent line. As you can see, I only paid $2.25 for that, and the regular price was $8.99. And you, I think my camera's showing it, but as you can see, you have your watercolor, and then you have this is like a mica solution, and you gotta shake it up like a lot. And I'm not really going to demonstrate anything in this video, or we would be up all night long, and I just really don't want to subject you to that, especially since some people have to go to work tomorrow. Tomorrow's my day off, and then I start 5 12-hour shifts because I'm actually getting promoted next week, and I'm doing a shift and a half every day so I can do some shadowing and training. But anyway, back to our crafty stuff. So as you can see, I've mixed it up. I probably should shake it up more, but I'm not going to do any crafting right now. But isn't that gorgeous? And when you paint with it or use it in your calligraphy dip pens, it's just absolutely gorgeous. But anyway, so this color is Misty Blue. This one is called Frosted Peach. Again, this is the P.H. Martin iridescent. You see it there. It's kind of separating. You shake it up. I don't know that we're going to do this with everything. Again, we'd be here all night long. But beautiful. We have Crystal Mint. Again, all of these I paid 2.25 for, and they were $8.99 a piece. So yeah, basically I got all of these for almost the price of one. It's just, isn't that beautiful? By the way, green is my favorite color. Well, and yellow and blue, or anything pretty in a craft project, but beautiful. And then we have saffron yellow. Again, this is in the Dr. P.H. Smart Iridescent line. I'm not going to shake that one up. But anyway, all of those $2.25 a piece, I paid $8.99. Yay! Next, I've already opened it up, but some people that I know are brand new to die cutting. I have been a die cutting freak, gosh, for about 9 years now, and I've had just about everything: the original Cricut, the Cricut Expression, the Cricut Create, the Cricut Air 1, the Cricut Air 2. I have the Silhouette Cameo, love it. The Brother Scan and Cut 2, love it. I have 2 big shots. One of them I just bought. I didn't need it, but you know, for the price I got it for Tuesday mornings, I couldn't pass it up. But anyway, that's a whole nother video. But anyway, this is just a miniature, like kind of teeny tiny tabletop die cut machine. And if you're just starting out, I mean, it's good, but you're really not going to get very far with it because you're really limited on the size of dies that you can, and types of dies you can cut on it. But at Hobby Lobby, it was $39.99. I paid $10. And I just looked over and saw it there, and I was like, I don't need this, but I gotta buy it. So I did. So this is the box. And this is the machine. And this little guy right here, when he's sitting flat on my desk, when I turn it, he locks down to the desk. Like this. I'm gonna get it. It's not gonna, because I have a craft mat down. Anyway, so if I didn't have the craft mat, it would lock to my desk for the suction. Then you open both sides. And then you take your wafer dies. And depending on the type of mats or the type of dies you have your base plate. You put that down. You put your cardstock or whatever you're going to cut down. Then your wafer die, and then your cutting plate, which is your C. I've already ordered 2 more of these because I'm going to use it. And you can't see it on here, but it already has, I used Blessed, and I've cut it a couple times, but yeah. And then you just run it through. Of course, it's not going to work right because I don't have my sandwich complete. So, but if you're new, and you can find it for $10, you need to snatch it up because that's just a good price. And if you don't have a big budget and you want to get started, this little guy's the thing to get started with. So, back to the hand lettering thing. Now, this guy here, I did not get on clearance, but I did use the 40% off coupon. And again, you're going to hear me talk about KWerner a lot. I love her. She's wonderful. But this is a great tutorial as far as what you need to get started, practicing your hand lettering, different styles, different fonts. It was just, I think I ended up getting it for like $12, and it was normally like a $30, yeah, a $30 book. And I got it for either $12 or $14. I couldn't pass it up. I had to have it. And I'd seen it in Michael's, didn't get it, and it was gone. And I've been hunting it down for the last 4 months. And I happened to grab the only one at Hobby Lobby. So score! Yay! Next, I don't know if I'm going to keep them. I don't like After I opened them up, I didn't like a lot of them. But this hand lettering book, it comes with a little charcoal pencil here on the side. Originally $20, I paid $5. This one I do like. I'm definitely keeping this one. But originally $18.95, I paid $4.74. You have plenty of practice pages. And then, come on, where you at? Different types of script, font, lettering art. It's just wonderful, and I can't wait to start giving it a try. It gives step by step, like your basic sketch, adding more detail, going either to your black and white or adding color, doing it in the color option, but I'm really excited about this one. Then I got hand lettering, and I think I'm going to keep this one just so I can use it on scrapbook pages, not necessarily on my cards, because I'm a big stamper when it comes to my cards, and I want to do watercolor, but just adorable. I know a lot of y'all like doing your junk journals and TNs. I think y'all call them travel notebooks or something. I'm not really into those. I know, shocker. Everything else I get into, but I don't have time to get into that. And I've never been much of a journaler. It took me a long time to get into scrapbooking. But anyway, originally $18. I got it for $4.49. And this one I just thought was adorable. $20, $5, and it's called The Art of Drawing Dangles. And basically, it's basically jewelry for your lettering. Here we go. And it just shows you, these are all called dangles, and you're adding it to your lettering just to create your own art. And again, I know some of y'all are big into your junk journals and stuff, and this would just be adorable. And it's called The Art of Drawing Dangles, Creating Decorative Letters and Art with Charms. So, those are my books that I got. I have a whole bunch of bags, I'm sorry. This one here, I saw it 3 times, and I went back and I'm like, yeah, I gotta have it. I love alcohol markers. I'm only just starting to get into them. But this one has a brush end. I really like the brush ends. I don't like the bullet nibs at all. I'm not a fan of the chisel nibs. I don't know, I just don't like them. But anyway, they were originally $50, and I got them for $12.50. And you have your brush tip right there. Let's see if I can find a scrap of paper. I just had one. That's my Hobby Lobby receipt. I normally, oh, here we go. Here's some scraps. But it's alcohol. It's not like my Copics, but it's a really soft nib. I really enjoy it. It blends really well. I haven't tested it with my stamps yet, but I'm really looking forward to using those. Again, that's the brush side, the side I like. And then we have the side I don't, which is the chisel nib. But you're supposed to be able to do kinds of fun stuff with it, and it's actually supposed to be good for calligraphy and hand lettering. We'll see. I'll let you know later what I think of that. So, there's that. And then, I'll be honest, I don't know what these do. Higgins Black Magic ink marker. 1mm nib. I have to figure out what they do. They're made in Germany. And I got it for $1.50, normally $6 actually. I got 2 of them. Yes, I have a problem. So, there's that. Okay, this is fun. Full of all kinds of goodies. Are these? Oh, no, that's Tuesday morning. Can't do that one. But these are. Okay, so I have 3 of these. I only got 2 on clearance. Normally $26.99. 2 of them I got for $6.75. Yeah. This third one, I had to go to the website to get it, but I got it for $16. These are normally anywhere, depending where you go, anywhere from $25 to $30. Sometimes you can find them half off at Michael's, but I haven't been finding them lately. For those of you who are not familiar with the chameleon markers, scissors. Actually, we'll just get a little utility knife. My family calls my craft room the Hermione's bag of mysteries. You never know what you're going to find, but you're probably going to find what you're looking for. I'll be honest, I've never used them before. I've been wanting them for a long time. They're, well, packaged really weird. And we'll start with green because I love green. But I got the, looks like your neutral greens, your, looks like beige reds, and then your tones, your gray tones. So, but what they're supposed to make them so special, we're going to use the brush in because that's the side I like. Already made that clear. Anyway, so you've got your shade of green. It's got kind of a hard nib to it. But if you take it and you put it in there and you touch it, there's a little white nib in there. It's kind of like your blender pen. The longer you hold it to your colored nib, it's going to change. Well, how about that? It didn't do it. We're going to try it again. And if they don't work too much, I guess it's a good thing I only paid $6.75 and not $26 a box. You can get